Hey everybody, Jason Bermas here reporting for WeAreChange.org, and today we are going to be talking about the infamous Anthony Weiner, who was in court earlier this week regarding not only his divorce to Huma Abedin, but his sentencing for sexting and Snapchatting and Skyping a 15-year-old girl. Now, this girl has now made her first media appearance with an Inside Edition exclusive interview, which she goes into detail into what Weiner wanted and how he asked for it.
How would you describe these messages?
Disgusting.
Did he know that you were only 15 years old?
Yes, he did.
And many of their exchanges have now been made public.
Weiner communicated with the teen on Twitter and Facebook, and also on the controversial social media sites Kick and Confide. Sometimes Weiner hid his identity using the screen name T-Dog. Some of his messages are so obscene they can't be shown on television. He also sent her photos showing him bare-chested, including a picture that the teenager found especially upsetting.
What did you think when you saw that photograph that he sent with his young child?
I was disgusted. That's part of the reason that I came forward.
Now, let's not forget that Weiner had a plethora of sexual scandals before this one involving women who were of age. And this is the first time that he has been prosecuted for underage sexual activity with a minor. Now, prosecutors are asking for 21 to 27 months in this case, but Anthony Weiner's lawyers are thinking differently. And unfortunately, the way the system is set up, folks, it looks like he's going to get an even lighter sentence than what I would consider a very light sentence for his crimes. Let us not forget, we've never actually seen the emails that were seized by the NYPD shortly before the election of 2016.
Abedin was a top aide to Hillary Clinton. The investigation into Weiner's online communications led FBI agents to seize his laptop, where they found emails from Clinton to Abedin on it. As a result, the FBI then reopened their investigation into Clinton's use of a private server for emails.
Now, this girl is not only making the claim, but it's been admitted that Anthony Weiner watched her perform sexual acts over the internet, much heavier than just the sexting that was first reported. Now, in stark contrast to this, Jared Fogle, who was convicted in 2015 for his repulsive crimes with young girls, grooming them in middle school and paying them for sex, he got 15 to 17 years, which again, in my opinion, is still a light sentence. And it's in headlines today that he has to pay $50,000 to the court for this as well. And as part of his plea agreement, he paid out $1.4 million to 14, yes, 14 of his victims. And rest assured, folks, that number is probably much higher, as many victims of sexual abuse remain silent for decades if they ever speak of it at all. Now, what's most troubling about this Weiner scandal is that it seems to intertwine with Huma Abedin, Hillary Clinton, and what people refer to as pedogate or Pizzagate. And it seems like this trial is going to use damage control to stop people from further investigating Weiner's ties to all of the above. Now, Weiner took to the courthouse and read a prepared statement in which he began crying only 5 seconds into it.
Weiner breaking down as he read a prepared statement describing destructive impulses. Quote, "I have a sickness, but I do not have an excuse."
Someone who is politically connected seems to get little to no prison time, as was the case with former Speaker of the House Dennis Hastert, who received less than 2 years and served less than 18 months after being categorized by a judge as a serial child molester. As always, if you like this video, please subscribe, share on social media, follow me on Twitter at Jason Bermas, and if you can, please visit WeAreChange.org and donate. It's only through your financial support that reports like this one are possible.